Still a strong team.
Yeah, and a player you've picked out, Ross Barkley, he seems to have really blossomed this season.
Well, like a lot of young players, Gary, he was overhyped at a very young age, and he really struggled last season. But this season, Roberto's put him in the number 10 role, and I think he's definitely finding his feet. He's gaining confidence all the time. Obviously got ability. Little one-touch pass into Lukaku, who's also benefiting from him playing up there. Great skill, athletic, powerful.
Like that.
I mean, he was likened to Gaza, wasn't he, when he first come onto the scene? Great feet again. You can't really touch him when he's in the box there. Lukaku should get on the end of it. Great effort here, lovely touch, and it's a super save off Rob Elliott. And confidence, as I said, he's gaining all the time. That sums that up. I mean, I'd like to know David's feelings on him, because I don't know whether...
Then maybe Bournemouth can get there as well. Martin Keown alongside me. You won the FA. Gosling got a little touch, but Gareth Barry's onto it, and here goes Lukaku. If he looks to his right-hand side, he's got Barkley. They're in a bit of bother here, Bournemouth. Didn't really get any power or direction behind the shot.
No, disappointing, and that's about his progression now. How well can he link with Lukaku? He's making a run off the ball here.
The Republic of Ireland, okay, he's made Martin O'Neill's long squad a couple of times, but never been capped as yet. He's chasing Barkley here. And Oviedo getting forward from left back. Cleverly. Barry. Seamus Coleman.
Playing in the second tier again, I feel, Aston Villa next season.
The ground, which has been transformed since then, actually turned through 90 degrees, the pitch, the whole ground reconfigured. Here's Barkley. He's not only been a useful goal scorer, he's proved to be a very good defender. Barry. Still dangerous, this, for Bournemouth, but here's McDonald to run it away, being chased by Barkley. And Barkley has got himself between McDonald and the ball. He's added goals this season, Ross Barkley, and he's done brilliantly there.
Oh, his balance, the way he travels, that was superb play from him there.
This was great.
Well, he had to there to show some strength as well, and balance. You know,
decent ball that from Oviedo to Barkley. Lukaku in the middle, but nobody else. And Barkley, I think, was just... Barkley. Francis was backpedaling, which invited the shot from Ross Barkley, and he wasn't going to turn down the invitation, but he's capable of better than that. Well, to be fair, Elphick is unlikely to be match fit, having played only 75 minutes of first-team football since September. Coleman. Look how many red and black shirts are back here. Barkley. Goal kick.
They're being restricted.
Turbe involved again, but the shot blocked. Barkley away to Brian Oviedo. Turbe screaming for it. Instead it went to Gosling. And it was read and cleared by McCarthy, and Barkley finds Lukaku. Cup competition proper. Actually, the season before he scored 6 in one game against Oxford City. Here they come. Gareth Barry's going to get that first. Oviedo is with him. Barkley. Oh, great ball. Coleman, all kinds of room. 4 in the middle. Oviedo to Barry. Barkley. Such a talent, he can explode into any game at any moment, and he's fouled there by Union O'Kane. Everton have a free kick.
Gosling have already been booked, of course. They're a bit worried there about that challenge, but Barkley's feet are so quick. Delight to watch. The right on
Didn't manage to smile, looked far from ecstatic, but put that right when he then signed permanently with lots of grins for the camera. Barkley into Lukaku. Can he turn Lukaku? Nobody can set up McCarthy's touches this man Lukaku has actually had. Not enough, probably. Barkley. Cleverly. Now Lukaku has a hand raised in the middle. Cleverly goes to Barkley. Little deflection on that and scoops in. Ross Barkley for Everton. Puts the Merseysiders in front. Federici couldn't get back. The ball spinning crazily over the top and into the net.
Yeah, well, when that ball comes back onto Barkley there, he's always thinking about the shot. Yes, he gets lucky, but maybe he deserves that. He's willing to have a shot. He's got the ability. Look at it, just comes off the defender, Gosling, and Federici backpedaling, just can't reach it.
Unlucky Gosling. He's got to try to make the block.
Agonising for the goalkeeper, isn't it? He just can't get there. He's trying to bend it round. It's that top corner. The deflection there, it's massive help for him.
And Everton are 35 minutes away from the last 8 of the FA Cup. And despite the deflection, that is a Barkley goal, and that is a dozen in blue. So Bournemouth now need to find a goal, but they've given the ball away with O'Kane to Barkley. Lukaku in the middle, offside. Offside. Long before the ball was in the net.
Yeah, they just rob them and get the ball. I mean, it's just the benefit went with the front player nowadays.
Well, any part of your body in an offside position counts. Any part you can score a goal in. FA Cup quarter-final in their history, and their first for over 50 years, are going to fade away.
Bournemouth.
Yeah. King drops back, Murray plays up top. Barkley attacks for Everton. Important challenge from Union O'Kane. One in the air by Oviedo. They must not be hit on the break, Bournemouth. 2-0 with so little time left would be a very difficult ask at this stage. Nice back heel. Aaron Lennon here could win it, or Barkley might. Oh! Took a deflection. It's a corner. I think that might have been goal bound, but for the little flick.
Well, Lennon coming inside, a great pace, great back heel to him. It just looks like he's going to hit the back of the net, and somehow the defender's got his way in the way of that.
It's hit him on the elbow, Union O'Kane.
He doesn't care as long as he gets back and keeps that one out.
Barkley is arriving in the middle. They could finish it here. Barkley. The block was a good one by Elphick to come by in the Everton team of late. Ross Barkley is the man who makes way. Goal apiece.
Can be happy with their night's work. Job not done yet, though.
Not quite. Good victory for Roberto Martinez. The goals first from Ross Barkley, defending off Dan Gosling, the former Evertonian, into the back of the Bournemouth net. Lukaku with a tap in to seal it. That after Daniels had seen his penalty saved by Joel and conceded a goal in this season's FA Cup. It's finished at the Vitality Stadium. AFC Bournemouth 0, Everton 2.
Ross Barkley once again making the difference for Everton as they stride into the quarter-finals of the...
By Ross Barkley and Romelu Lukaku. Ross, very well done, you through to the quarter-finals of the Emirates FA Cup.
Yeah, superb performance today. Defensively we were superb, and we got the 2 goals in the second half, which was vital for us to win the game, and the big man was excellent up top.
Yeah, the big man next to you, Romelu Lukaku. Romelu, I suppose in some respects we should thank Joel Robles for his penalty save in the first half too.
Yeah, of course, his save kept us in the game, and then at halftime we had a good conversation how we should have done better with the ball in the second half, and that's what we did. We exploited our chances, we created a lot of chances, so it's positive for the future.
We saw a shot of the two of you in the dugout enjoying yourselves, smiling and laughing. You seem to be enjoying yourselves playing alongside each other.
Yeah, of course, it's always it's a blessing to play next to Ross Barkley, and hopefully we can do a good job together for this team and score a lot of goals and deliver also a lot of assists.
Ross, what would it mean to you, a boyhood Everton fan, to take this team all the way to the final?
Yeah, it'd mean everything for me and it'd mean everything to them fans as well. But today we got the win and we're focusing on the quarter-final and hopefully kicking on in the tournament and getting to the final at Wembley.
Ross, Romelu, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate.